to DJ Room. We got Zach behind the camera. And make the biggest noise for our feature in the back, Shereica Mitchell. Y'all make some noise for her, make some noise for her. For those of y'all who don't know, I'll be your hostess for the evening. Free.K, free with the K is solid. Don't think too hard about it. So let me tell you how the show is going to go. First off, if you're just now getting here, welcome in. Welcome in. The restrooms are going to be inside. There's also a bar inside you to order from. If you get hungry, we have tacos out front. Please don't be in here doing yourself a disservice by being in here starving and about to fall out the chair and all that. You got death in your eyes. Just go get a taco, bro. Just, do right by yourself. So real quick, before we get into the show, I'm going to make the same announcement about the parking. If you parked on this back street, right behind us, and you parked sideways, you have to move your car. If you parked right here next to the vegan restaurant, it's questionable. You might want to move your car. If you parked in the Plaza parking lot, you're not the first one, they will take your car. If you're on the second half of the street and you like pass this plaza and you park over there and you park like 2 streets, 2 blocks back and all that other good shit, you're good. It's cool. If you have to walk a mile in these Louis Vuittons to get here, you are all right. So, artists, hey y'all signed up. Okay, cool, perfect. Let me tell y'all something real easy. I do not go in order, okay? I love the deflating in y'all body. You thought you had a plan? No, I got God's plan right here. Whenever he tell me it's your time to go, I'm gonna bring you up here. So that means please be ready. If you're gonna be taking a random restroom break, if you waiting on your auntie, sisters, cousins to show up, just let me know. I will work with you as much as you work with me. Now, when you get on the stage, we want to be respectful of everybody's time. So please make sure you get up here. You say your handle, say your poem, and gracefully exit the stage. We have a lot of artists that signed up tonight. Some people who came from all around the country to be here. So we want to give them the opportunity to hit this stage just like everybody else. Cool. All right, it's gonna be cool. Audience members, y'all gotta relax. It's a lot of folded arms in the audience, and it's not cold out here. It's not cold, all right? So look, I'm gonna need a little participation from y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I am a needy young lady. I'm upfront about that, right? So this is a call and response kind of show, right? I'm gonna bring artists to the stage. I'm gonna ask you, are you ready for the next artist, the next poet, something like that? Your job as audience members is to be like, what? Where they at though? The what is silent. I do want the vernacular. I do want all of that. All right, I want the ebonics, I want it all. So I'm gonna break it down for us so we can feel comfortable before we get into the show. Cool? Where? Nah, we breaking it down, baby. Syllable by syllable. I knew it. I didn't give clear instructions. That's me. That's my fault. We're breaking it down syllable by syllable, word by word. Where? They. At. AHT. Doe. A female deer. Cool? Y'all ready for the artists to come to the stage? I love your excitement, but let it breathe, baby. That's what the what for. The what of the beat. No, I'm fucking with you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the first artist tonight. Are we really ready for the first artist coming to the stage? I don't like it. Did I do something to y'all outside? I was just trying to get y'all in here orderly. Was it me? Am I the drama? I'm gonna turn around. Man, Juan, give us some shout music. Maybe that's what. Maybe some sounds or something. Give me some sounds, something. All right, are we ready for the first artist to come to the stage? You ready for the energy? You already clapping your hands. Somebody make some noise for Anton to the stage. Anton to the mic. Where you at? Go. Clap them all the way up. Artists, if you need to adjust the mic, it's gonna be right here. All you gotta do is squeeze it. Make sure you talk right there in the center for me.
Could I get a show? Hello? I think it's turned off.
Check.
It's good. Hello? Could I get a show of hands? How many of you guys have gone through mental health struggles? Or just that voice that won't shut up? My name is Anton, and I call that the effed up mind. Trust me, I've dealt with it and I've lived through it. That voice in my head would consistently tell me, I'm not going to make it. I'm simply not good. That I'm simply broken. I had to learn how to flip that. I had to learn how to flip that effing mind and create greatness by embracing the thoughts, by creating greatness. That is exactly what I did. I flipped the switch and I created a business that is now servicing the entire country by changing kids and families' lives all across the country. It's not easy, guys. But if there's one thing that I can leave you guys with, if you're struggling, flip that effing mind. Use it as a weapon. Use it as a weapon. Don't give up. You can do it. I believe in every single one of you guys. Now, I have one more question. How many of you guys have struggled? Can I get a couple volunteers to stand up for me? It's okay. There you go. You just flipped the effing mind by standing up. There you go, guys. Give yourself a hand of applause. You guys did it. All right, you guys have a great night. Thank you, guys.
Hey, we love the encouragement. We love the encouragement. All right, so we're going to go ahead and keep this show going, man. Real quick, I just want to let y'all know something, all right? So I appreciate y'all being, like, respectful of the people that have come on the stage, who have been on the stage so far. But, you know, this is an interactive experience. You can react to the things that are happening in front of you. So if you see something on stage you can keep it traditional. You can snap, you can snap. If you really fucking with something, you can give me a little poetry clap. Can somebody show me a poetry clap real quick? Real quick, if you grew up in the Baptist era and you had your, you had your Sundays, your Bible studies and all that shit, you wanted to just brewing up in you, you can say, spit poet, preach, rewind. You can say all that. That don't mean they're gonna do it. But you can say it, you got that liberty. As long as whatever's being said has something to do with what's happening on stage, we want to hear it as poets, as performers. We love that type of energy. It helps us go harder. It helps us perform better. Because the energy you give is the energy you what? Receive. All right, y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? You ready for the energy? You ready to clap your hands? Somebody make some noise for Jerel. Whoa!
Thank you. Good afternoon. Okay. My name is Jerel, and I'm going to be performing my poem called Infection. I'm a little ghetto. It's on my phone. Y'all don't mind. Okay. And I was so in lust with you, for I found myself tethered to the way we kissed underneath the absence of the sun. The way I held your hips while we danced, and the way you said you loved me in between every single kiss. Some broken part of me equated that to love, because at some point that's all I had for you. And I wore my words like armor so I could be a knight that shines solely for you. And I no longer walked the earth like a king, because I wanted to be the prince that charmed for you. But somewhere along the way, I realized you were not like Cinderella. You were cruel like Cruella, and to you, I must have been a beast, because you were my Bella. And yet, you were soft with my skin, but malice with my mind, and I find it a crime that you told me you loved me every night, knowing that you didn't know what love really was. Yet, night after night, I let you run to my bed for fun while I ran to your arms for comfort. My body, the revolving door that you used to walk in and out of my life. And I let you because I knew that you were attracted to everything that I was insecure about. So who needs enemies when I have a lover like you? And what's the point of having a mind when I mindlessly follow your trail of breadcrumbs like a duck looking for the whole loaf? Begging for you to validate me, all the while missing all the reasons why I deserve to be validated? So you, and will forever always be, my uncurable infection.
vaccine. I ain't got time. Whatever I'm trying to get rid of, it ain't finna be on me like that. Nah, so artists, real quick, y'all see how I'm talking to the mic? You see how I sound when I talk into the mic? You see how it's like right up in my face? I swear everybody in the back wanna hear you. So if you gonna be on your phone and you know like you finna do one of these and you like, and everybody in the, put it up. If you know you finna be down here doing one of these, put it down. So we wanna hear you. The people on the, what is that? On the cams wanna hear you, all the things, right? This me when I don't drink. Maybe I should get a shot. Y'all ready for the next artist come to the stage? Come to the stage right now. You already built the energy. You already clap your hands. Somebody make some noise for Angelica Ruzanora.
All right, yeah. Hello. I got my first full-time job this month, and I've been thinking a lot about how all-encompassing and intrusive technology has been lately, and wrote something on my computer desk. It's called typing. With every click of the keyboard, my rings shuffle and my eyelids droop. For the thousandth time in my short history did I manage to succumb my fingertips, the same fingertips that gather water and fidget with lovely garden stones into the rhythm of reason. The rhythm of reason is a polished wooden doll, and I am the ventriloquist. Through gesturing and waving, I puncture the barriers of connectivity, the connectivity that guides my hands on the keyboard. Backspace, enter, Control-Shift. Inspired by the flow of words, the hands move quicker like a trained tongue. The hands become the new mouth, a mechanism of communication and creation once more as I print telepathically on the matted thinking screen. I imagine what the screen would look like abandoned, left without its living counterparts, the hands. With every turning season, it would find new inhabitants, passive organisms, snails, critters, shiny frogs, who restore it the power for supplying heat, for energy, for life. The keyboard plays like a musical instrument as I type, relaying the sound of whispering thoughts devoid of a wind that would carry them away. The cursor, a two-dimensional transcendence of selecting, copying, pasting, extends its hands in a singularity. I want to hold it. The words typing come from the Greek word tupos, meaning a blow, an impression, or a mark. My typing leaves a big impression on me in return, with palms cusped like a claw over the keys, as if in a dance, as if performing a ritual, as if I release what I deem the greatest gift of all, the silent movements of a pondering mind. Thank you very much.
You're childish for that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue with y'all all right over here? I ain't gonna talk to y'all yet. Y'all all right? Holy shit, hey. Right. Y'all in your motherfucking woods over here. Y'all go, hey, don't tell them you're playing, man. Don't let them know your next move. Y'all ready for artists to come to the stage? That's all right, I'll accept it. You already know the energy, you already love your hands, you already know the energy. Somebody's showing love. Y'all can do better than that. I need some people in the back. I need you already clapping for Professor, Pastor, Poet, Pierre. To this one.
I ain't never did that before either. Peace, poetry, and I am your Houston's poetic pastor, professor, poet, pimp. Now, I will be featuring this Friday at I will be featuring this Friday. Y'all can follow me, and I will see that feature that I have for Sophie Chateau, hosted by Black Snow. Now, the poetic pimping literature I'm about to give y'all will attract strong minds, strengthen weak nerves, or tingle the two. I'm sitting in the world of my own conversation, thinking, no, that wasn't it. I can't do y'all like that. I can't do y'all like that. I'm living in the world of a dream of reality. Thinking, oh, that ain't it either. That ain't it. You know, hey, Poet Pimp spoke up too. I'm living in a dream of reality as a father. I haven't been able to spend time with my son, and my heart is bothered. There is very little to no co-parenting between the mother and I. And wondering, where do I fit in my son's life? My son's life. My son's life is wandering on my mind. Do you know how it feels to go shopping, walking through the kids' department, wondering if my son could fit this? I wonder if my son would like this. I wonder if my son could or would ride this. I wonder how my son is doing in school with other kids. I wonder if my son's mom knows how much our son is missed. Everyday living doesn't feel like I'm living. Being a single man, I can live and die with. But being a single father whose wages are being garnished for a child I hardly visit, let alone talk with, makes living more complicated. There is a couple of reasons why I'm not rushing the interest on having another kid. First reason is, I'm not the kind of man. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to rephrase that. I'm not the kind of father who finds interest in putting my future in a woman who doesn't find interest in building. I don't think I got that. First reason is, I'm not the kind of man. Let me rephrase that. I'm not the kind of father who finds interest in putting my future in a woman who doesn't find interest in building.
I know that's right. Wrap it up.
Second reason is, my son's mom Or there any Scorpio woman in the building? Any Scorpio woman in the building? Uh-huh. Yeah. You Scorpio woman are something serious. Uh-huh. My son's mom stung me with bitterness towards getting another woman pregnant, but making my standards and awareness more efficient. Point is, I need to feel like a father, not like another father whose heart has gotten harder. I need to feel like a father, not like another father the Attorney General can bother. I need to feel like a father so my son can say, my daddy taught me how to do that this way. Wonder, November 17th, 2017. From the heart of this father, I wrote and recite to y'all this poetic pimping literature. Peace, poetry, and
Stop, y'all. You never know what to expect when artists come on stage and share their story, so I appreciate y'all, man, giving the artists their time and their energy to express how they feel. Shout out to Poet Pimp for getting vulnerable with us real quick and expressing his art. Y'all make some noise for him one more time. All right, we're going to go ahead and keep on moving with the show. Y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Coming to the stage right now, we got a queen herself. You already built the energy, you already clap your hands. Somebody make some noise for Tella.
Hey y'all, I'm Tella. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Poet Pimp kind of made it hard for me now. I don't know if I can go back up against that. I got this new piece. It's kind of new. I've done it a few times, but it's new to, it's new in the chamber. It's called Perfectionism. I'm in a healthy relationship now, but I gotta get this off my chest. So here's a poem to my ex. You bitch ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. That's the beginning. It's 2025, so let's consider you non-binary because you got both in you. You criticize me for not being perfect, beating me with your words, making me believe I deserved it. Didn't care how loud you would yell, revving up my system before it became nervous. Reminding me day in and out that my accomplishments were worthless. Creating inner conflict, now I'm 12 rounds of myself, got me questioning my purpose. You shamed me into a spiral, bringing my past mistakes to the surface. Chipping at every bit of my confidence, using this tactic to gain emotional dominance, and let's be honest. You compare me to other women to make me feel incompetent. Now it's me against myself like a versus. Never wanted me to get a big head, said thinking too highly of myself would be a disservice. Says you wanted your woman more ladylike, so with less lip, sassiness, and courage. But we both know for certain that letting you in my life made me see myself as a burden. Making me believe that your criticism would make me a better person, but hold up. You raggedy, dirty bitch. What's wrong with this version? Do you not like what you see, bitch? Using backhanded compliments to motivate me, overshadowing my success, now I struggle to receive all the good things I actually achieved. Got me second-guessing people's intentions when they clap for me. See, me and my subconscious mind got a toxic relationship. They say, fuck all that soft shit, suffering brings greatness. So they make me suffer to prove myself to myself, and I start to believe in myself, and they tell me I'm faking it. Perfectionism is a motherfucker. It's self-doubt's cousin, it's self-hatred's younger brother. with words that cut you so deep, must have got them from traumatic experiences, the abusive mother. The hardest part is, I never know when to leave. Because my worst thoughts built a mental community to watch me burn myself out beautifully, and when I get fed up, it pulls out another opportunity to show how well I work under pressure. She lives right above me, and be up there with loud-ass depression, which is PTSD's broke best friend, then turn around and open the door and let worries worthless ass in. And don't let in that whole anxiety. A badass kid procrastination never gives me privacy. See, this is a sad but expected community gathering I deal with silently, so I speak boldly into this mic, fighting my thoughts privately. Feeling relieved when you don't notice me. I tend to over-rehearse, so if my brain fails me, I still got muscle memory, but my gift should be connected to more than trauma and suffering. I actually want to enjoy the purpose God gave to me. Instead of being in constant critique and apathy, maybe some compassion could build up my emotional capacity. Maybe if I affirm my positive traits instead of confirming my negative beliefs, my life wouldn't be in such calamity. Maybe if I give to myself the way I give to others, I can be gentle with this body because I deserve empathy. I realized loving myself down to the socks is the real remedy. I found out I'm great, even though I'm not perfect, and my body can sense the clarity. So I let go of weak-ass perfection to fall in love with all the things I hated about me. Poem.
Oh my goodness. You like that song? I like that song too. Y'all alright? Y'all alright? That's good. That's good. Y'all look like y'all doing a little better now than y'all first walked. Y'all first walked in, y'all was in this whole tight. Tight. Some of y'all might got anyway. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Y'all ready for the next artist coming to the mic? Shout out to y'all. Y'all ready for the artist coming to the mic? Come to the stage right now. You already feel the energy. You already got me. And somebody make some noise for J.
Hey man, say it's your boy H-Times_greatest. It's H-Times_greatest. Stage name is J. Motherfucking 6. Hey, when I say feeling good, you gonna say feeling great, feeling good? Feeling good? Ah, hell no. When I say feeling good, you gonna say feeling great, feeling good? Feeling good? Already, man. I see a whole bunch of beautiful people here tonight. Shout out to yourself, for real. Not for real. Shout out yourself out. Come on, come on. I got some new old shit. Meaning y'all never heard it, but it's old shit.
Give it to us anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I found the love of my life recently. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, I don't know. Fuck it, I don't know. It's a point. I really don't know. Honestly. Is it the way she shines, the way she glistens? She makes every heart stop and every mind listen. She's high quality. She's untouched. Could grant your every wish without being rubbed. She's classic, but never gets old. With a skin like bronze and a heart of gold. They copy her like receipts to relive a masterpiece. Her eminence will make you weak if you have not mastered peace. I really be wondering what your mind like, cause you never focus on the limelight. You be thugging. See, I be scrolling through the timeline. You be everywhere, but not everywhere. Solitude is what you practice. An Oscar award for an actress, but you ain't acting. And you fall from average. See, your authentic ways tell me you different. How you so late to the game, you not even tripping, but shoot. I don't even know what I'm talking about, I don't even know what I see. How your ship was supposed to sink, but it still sails to sea, and you be going places. Despite those downfalls, you don't show those faces. You put your best foot forward and make these niggas face it. And I have to tell you today, J6, man, you far from basic. Appreciate you.
noise, make some noise. All right, we gonna keep this energy going. Y'all ready for the next artist come to the stage? You already put the energy, you already clap your hands. Somebody make some noise for Kari J to the mic. She coming from the back, y'all clap her to the stage. Miss Shelle. Teeth and fangs. What a monster do.
Okay, enough for Nikki right now. You know, she ain't been our friend lately. But that song always hits every single time. Like, it never misses. I got some. It's not new or old. It's just some shit. You know, everybody say just some shit. You know. Just some shit. Yeah. You have some nerve to be shit at dancing and still entitle yourself to navigate my hips. Like this body, some sort of stick shift, please shift your stick elsewhere. It needs not your steering to turn these wheels. I cruise better when I'm in control. You cruising for a bruising to your ego. Tell me why your hands carry this notion to interrupt my range of motion when the music should be the only thing moving me and the only thing touching me. I hate to break it to you, but you're not gonna find the rhythm up my shirt. That's a beat waiting to drop. The DJ should be the only person concerned with buttons, and boy, are you pressing mine when I can make better use of my time dancing with my reflection. At least she can keep up or keep her hands to herself. I'm still not sure which one I'm more upset about. I didn't know dancing with me meant being an instrument to play in your insecurity, a sound you wish to tune out, but it couldn't be more loud. I mean, even the crowd that was surround could hear. The ick you gave me with every whisper in my ear, the aux, no Bluetooth can cut. I hate being cut off, so on behalf of the music, just shut up and dance, but not with me. I think the wall suits you better. The one you confused me with when you were holding me up, both literally and figuratively, making the wall look like a wall hugger, yet you're the one who could use one. My body's dance is not a club to spend your romance. You weren't the first, you won't be the last. I'm quite rich in compliments already, and no dollar amount can amount to accruing my interest, though. Let us not forget who paid for my drinks. It was me, as it should be. I didn't come here to do no talking. I came to time travel. Can't you see? I'm off the clock. I don't get paid to worry about you bartering for my conversation, but before you go mute, tell me, what about this pretty told you I needed to hear it from you? Not once, not twice, but more times than you said my name. I'm starting to think you don't remember. I swear I'm more interesting than I am pretty, more soul than I am skin. By the way, it's Kari. And I'm sorry that I'm not sorry about keeping my voice box for singing and my hips round for swaying, but I apologize that you thought me embodying my sensuality was for you. When this poem is the only performance made in your dedication, yet nothing about this is staged, no need to RSVP. Kindness is not a cover fee, don't party where you're not invited, who knew? The same place I was looking to jump in my skin, I'd meet someone who makes me feel like jumping out of it. Can't take me nowhere for fear that you will make my night about you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Thanks to you, I couldn't love dancing alone more than I do now. And for the record, don't make me repeat on myself. Unless you like the sound of a broken record, we can keep this off the record. Thank you.
Are you ready for the next poet coming to the stage? You know the energy, you clap your hands for Vivian. Whoa! To the stage. Hey. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping.
I feel like I'm about to perform the Oogie Boogie Bugle of Company B with this microphone. I feel like I'm about to perform the Oogie Boogie Bugle from Company B with this microphone. Okay, yeah. Yeah. All right. I am a colorless woman. My hair is bleached, my eyes dull, my hands have rarely touched the sun. I am colorless, and I should be grateful, because without color, I can spin the wheel of capitalism, the wheel of bigotry to my liking. I can lift up those without color because it is my duty as someone without it. A colorless woman shouldn't crave color. Why should she when it comes with culture, community, colorism, crosses to bear? I didn't choose to be colorless. My grandfather came from China with knowledge to his name and color on his skin, color that has been stripped from me. And I should be grateful to be American instead of Chinese. I should be grateful to look to my side or up on stage and see struggles so much greater than mine. I should be grateful to feel inadequate, because how could I, how dare I, wish for more struggles so I can belong? How dare I let my knees buckle under my infinitesimal cross when others stand with backs straight under weights so much larger? I should be grateful to be colorless because a woman with family who loves her, who can seek help when she needs it, who can go home and know that my life will not change, should be grateful. How dare I feel stripped of something that brings hardship? How could I find anything but comfort in being colorless? So how dare I, with my struggles less heavy than others, my mind less damaged than others, my heart less broken than others, my body less crippled than others, myself less hated than others, my identity less known than others, my native tongue less spoken than others, my skin less colored than others, feel anything but happy. Thank you.
Really to go to the audience. I just want to add, you're not colorless. I know the point. I know the point of the poem. I really enjoyed the message behind the poem, but you're not colorless. No, that wasn't going where you thought it was going while you clapping. No, I'm playing. I'm mad about that. Jokes, relax. Jesus Christ. Y'all make some noise for the artist. Exactly. Make some noise for the artist one more time. Make some noise for the artist one more time. All right, man. This next artist I'm gonna call to the stage, man. He is celebrating another year of life around this sun, around this earth, on this earth. He is a friend of mine. Always keeping a smile on his face. Don't you do that in front of me and my friends. Don't you yawn like that, open mouth, in front of me and my friends ever. Y'all see him? You should have took a goddamn nap. In the front row too. Like I ain't. Anyway, I'm sorry. Y'all ready? I'm just playing with you, bro. Y'all ready for the next artist to come to the stage? Y'all, fuck with y'all. Y'all alright? Like we done been through it like this. Y'all, I can see y'all. Y'all know that, right? You want me to come over there? I can come over there. It looks like it's cool over there. That's why y'all ain't saying that. Y'all too relaxed. Y'all okay over here? Y'all was with me in the first half. Now y'all kind of like, I don't know. You good? I don't know. You turn around and talk to your team. Talk to your team. Hey, Biddle, I fuck with y'all tonight. Y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? You already go to Anton. You already got the hands for 9 the poet.
It's my birthday, It's been a while, you know, nigga know how to act, you feel me? A whole lot of Libra shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I miss y'all. I'm just gonna do a poem about smoking weed and cause it's my birthday and I've been smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. Oh, you can follow me at 9 the Poet, NYNETHAPOET. Like, yeah, do that for me, like on Instagram. That'd be the best birthday gift ever. You know what I'm saying? Homework.
Yeah, homework. You know right now. Not school, big dog.
All right,
He's
sure.
ready to be schooled. I'm gonna assume that's what that was. School. I don't know what that means.
Sure. Okay, yeah. I'm hosting next week for my birthday. Come back, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a fucking vibe, that part, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'ma wait on the plug. Tonight we smoke so we can't see. Woods over everything. Bring whatever you burn. It's cool. You can smoke with me. Grind it, then I roll it, then I roll it, then I twist it. Flip it, then I tuck it, then I tuck it, then I lick it. Light it, then I pull it, then I pull it, then I hit it. Take me to the clouds, then I visit. Every time I'm coming down, I find a blunt and kiss it. Every time I smoke a bit, I roll some shit, it get me lit. Indica, sativa, I mix it. Feel like Bruce Lee in your lungs fucking kicking. It's hitting. Y'all funny. Y'all, it's my birthday. You got a 3.5, let me get it. If you ain't put in by the end, man, I might just let you finish. If you got a twin, ooh, match that hoe, let's get it. Put it in rotation. Purple pass, fat ass blunt, empty sack, I'm with it. You know the show, Big Octomo, want all the smoke. I'm high as fuck, but they call me wavy though. I'm wavy, bro. Over lame niggas' heads, and we ain't talking those. We talking papers, wishes, backwoods, so go and roll some more, cause I don't normally do drugs, But tonight I'm a big chief, no sticks, no red G. If you can get with that, it's cool, you can smoke with me. I'ma wait on the plug. When they show up, we roll up, smoke till it's empty. If you can't get with that, then you can light up with me. I'ma wait on the plug,
I ain't waiting on no motherfucking body, all right? Do you want this money or not? Cause somebody do. And I'm not buying from nobody who ain't got shit to lose. I ain't gonna lie. If you come under me with a puffer jacket in the fucking summertime in Texas, I'm not buying weed from you. I refuse. That's if allegedly I bought weed in the first place. You know? If that was something I did, you know? But who knows? We ready for the next artist to come to the stage? You already go to energy. You already clapping your hands. Somebody make some noise for Brandon Dillon to the stage. Brother Fisher, I love you.
Y'all can hear me? Alright. Hey, somebody was talking about Scorpio women earlier, and yeah, fuck them. Y'all be stinging my fucking heart.
Harder too.
Hey, I fuck with y'all though, but y'all be fucking me up. Alright. I am hurt. You about to hear. You about to fucking. Alright, this is some new shit, y'all. I just wrote this yesterday. What you want me to do? Like that? You sure? Yeah. Alright. Alright, it's good? Alright, it's perfect? Alright. Alright. Yeah? You fucking me up right now. Alright. Look, Zach taking pictures and shit. You fucking me up right now. Y'all see me on my phone, right?
I mean, you a star. I mean, it's your time.
Like I'm heart, bro? Alright. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Hey. Hey, no, hey, real talk, I need that laugh. That's good. That's good. That's good for my soul. Hey, I love y'all too, man. Hey, give it up for y'all. This poetry shit, y'all. I say this all the time. This poetry shit's why I'm still alive, y'all. It gets your heart out. You look around, look at everybody. Look at all the different people. Everybody. Different colors, different shades, different religions, different races, all that shit. Anyway, I'm gonna get in this heartbreak shit. While you planned our breakup, I was planning our next date. Not a date, I was thinking wedding cake. Was this really our fate? I guess I was too late. Story of my life, I should have known. Love has never really been my game. Checkmate. Game over. The king toppled over. I can't keep going on. What the fuck is going on? They say when we die, our life flashes before our eyes. I hope I'm able to realize and get a minute or two more with you. I wish I could have spent a minute or two more with you. I should have listened to my son and hugged you more. Crazy, my teenager could see what I was missing. Now I'm missing my will to live. kissing and hugging this 9mm. But like you, death doesn't want me either. So I'm stuck here, living my biggest fear. Growing old and alone, I watched my mother go through this and fight the urge to slit her fucking wrist. I wish I could have grown up in a healthy home. I wish I could have known what love was supposed to look like. Maybe then we would still be okay. Maybe then we could have found our way. Maybe then you wouldn't have had to run away. Maybe then we could have found a way to stay, but maybe baby, maybe I shouldn't be writing this, because in the end, while you planned our breakup, I was planning our next date. Wedding bells ringing, my heart singing, but I see now it wasn't our fate. That's my mistake. 39 years on this earth and nothing but mistakes. I thought I was doing much better this time. I thought we still had time. Everything was lining up. I was the next batter up, but I got arrogant, called my home run, only to strike out. Now I run home, covered in shame, shouldering the blame for how I missed my shot at true love. I broke us apart because I was blind to see that while I was focused on me, I stopped seeing you. That will haunt me and taunt me, breaking my heart, keeping us apart for the rest of my days, because while you were planning our breakup, I was planning our next date. But I guess this is our fate.
Oh man. Sometimes when I walk up here, I have jokes, and I have to understand that I can't say everything that I think. So instead of doing that, I do shit like this. Just explain why I'm not saying something right now. Cool? Y'all get it. I ain't gonna lie, pleading the fifth ain't me. I'm gonna say something. It may not be the truth, but I'm gonna say something. I can't just shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie, that's not in me. It's not in me. I always got something to say. Get it off my chest? Nah, sometimes it need to stay on the shoulder. Sometimes it need to stay on the, it don't even make it to the chest sometimes. Sometimes it need to stay right here before it get down here. Anyway, y'all ready for next artist up to the stage? You already put the energy, you already clap your hands. Somebody show some love for Sonny. Sonny to the mic. I'm like, come on, legs and hips and body.
Hey everybody. Yes, now the legs are out tonight. Good evening, everyone. Okay, this poem is titled For the Believers. What becomes of those who believe? With no map, no guide, no crowd, just the hum of their own heart beating against the odds, against the weight of sorrow. Children of dust and dawn spinning gold from closed fists, spines bent but unbroken, knowing there is more. There is always more. For the believers who kiss their babies with sacred prayers and call it prophecy. For the believers who wake before the sun remembers their names, who gather broken pieces of days and build something holy, a life, a dream, a tomorrow worth waking up for. They believe in things unseen and futures not yet born. In the quiet power of their own breath, they trust the wind, the rain, the soil beneath them, and the fire that will not die, no matter who forgets they lit it. For the believers who gamble grief and win mercy, who see God in cardboard signs in the tired eyes of bus drivers and mothers waiting at corner stores, counting change and chances alike. What becomes of believers who love the world hard enough to change it, who believe in hands not as fists but as bridges, building homes from hope and planting futures in concrete cracks, and daring to imagine a sky that bends for them. Here's to the believers whose faith hums quiet in the morrow, soft, relentless, those who make peace with rain and speak love fluently. even when the world forgets their names. The ones who drag tomorrow kicking and screaming into being, demanding skies clear, rivers run clean, bodies buried in breath, not bullets, souls fed from gardens, not grief. Here's to the believers who stand in rooms not built for them and stay, who rise holy from the ruins, sacred and unapologetic, wearing their survival like silk. Here's to the ones who carry us across every threshold, every border, every fear, to the ones who believe in us before we believe in ourselves. Believe in yourself, they whisper. Let your spirit ascend, high as thunder, soft as dusk. This world may not always see you, but your light is enough. It's always been enough. You owe no one an explanation, not for your joy, not for your rage, not for the wild places your heart runs to. You have the right to be untamed, to exclaim, to expand, to exist loud and unapologetic. Here's to the believers who love like it's the only thing keeping the sky from falling, who see beauty where others see ruin, who carry the weight of hope like it's light, the ones who dare to imagine a world made kinder, a world without walls, where no child is a refugee and every name is remembered. May they never thirst, may they never hunger, may they never wonder if it was worth it, because it is, it always is, for the believers, the dreamers, the doers, the ones who rise again and again until the world follows. Poem. Thank you. Can you guys please follow me on Instagram? My Instagram is ASSSANNI. ASSSANNI. Thank you guys.
Y'all make some noise. Alright, I have to put on my sleazy promoter glasses and call up the next artist to the mic, man. Because he keeps saying some scandalous shit. He keeps saying some scandalous shit, man. Are you ready for the next artist coming to the stage? That didn't sound like I was ready. That didn't sound like I was ready. It sounded like I was. Don't give me the. What? No, don't give me the. I mean, maybe you. Friend, you were waiting now? Somebody get him some espresso. Y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Coming to the stage right now. You already know the energy. You already love me in from Coach Brandon. Oh, they call him Coach on the weekends now. Oh, y'all can do better than that. Come on to the stage. Come on to the stage.
Slide on the pimp gang with my pinky ring. Lot of gang, lot of bitches in the icy chain. While you claim that you rich, that's a false claim. I'll be straight to the whip, no baggage claim.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right, so yeah, I go by Coach Brandon. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Coach Brandon. Let's do this. Damn, girl, you got me caught up. See, I'm caught up in you. See, when we're together, I want the time to go slow. And when it's time for you to leave, I want to go too. And I know you feel the same because when I make you smile, your cheeks, they glow. Yeah, I can see when your eyes sparkle. When you walking towards me, I go, whoa. And then you make me stumble. Yeah, boo, I get clumsy when I see you. And I could tell that the feeling is mutual because the things that I'm thinking that I want to do to you, baby, I really want to do these things to you. Now, I want to take you back to the time where I first met you. The time that I sat right next to you and you said, hey, Coach, what that workout do? And I said, girl, you know, I'm gonna work you, but before we do that, it's some things we gotta say first, but before I even do this, baby, I wanna take you back to the time where your curtains closed and your skirt rose. And you told me, just do whatever, Coach, because I'm yours. And then all of a sudden you heard a rrrr. Because I speak good Spanish, so quita de la ropa, baby, take those clothes off. and let me feel that ass that's so soft, baby. I'm gonna take you back to my loft. I am Coach Brandon.
I told y'all that nigga be saying some sleazy, questionable shit. I said that before I came on stage. All right, so y'all look like y'all need a break. So we about to take a real small break. Before you get up and start running, let me say a few things. Real quick. I want to start with this. If you are sitting somewhere, I suggest you designate a friend to your seat, because the moment you leave, somebody else gonna take it. Just because you was sitting there, don't mean you're gonna be sitting there when we come back, okay? So if that's something that's important to you, that you willing to go to jail behind, find somebody to hold your seat, because we don't need that kind of drama over a chair. Second thing, right about now is a really big network that gives you all access to different types of things, right? Right about now is all over the country. They have shows in over several different cities, and if you were in line earlier today and you wondering like, dang, why did all these people get to skip me? Right about now offers a membership. That membership, you can get access to the writing courses. You get a discount price. If you plan on coming to the shows more than twice a month, it's only $5, y'all. Only $5. You can't afford not to buy it, right? So if you plan on coming to the show more than once a month, the membership already pays for itself, plus you save yourself money. Use this time to go to, wait. Can I get a shush on 3? 1, 2, 3. Real quick. This is also our selfie break, right? So if you are not supposed to be here, this is your time to hide. This is your time to put your lip gloss on, fix your shit. This is your time to get that girl's number you've been staring at all day. So go ahead, pull your phones out, meet somebody new, respectfully ask them if you could take a selfie with them. Make sure you tag right about now in Avant Garden. On the count of 3, we gonna say Gouda, because we don't do that cheap shit, and DJ Boom is gonna play some music for us. So go ahead, pull your phones out. Pull them out, goddammit. Even if you pretended, goddamn, pull it out. I gotta use my outside voice today. All right, Bloom, you got something? On the count of 3, let's take a photo and say Gouda. 1, 2, 3, Gouda! Make sure you visit our feature in the back. She got merch. Only $10, $15 if you ugly. I'm just playing. All right, you got a small break. You got about 5 minutes. Use the restroom, order your drinks, order you some food. Say hello to everybody you want to say hello to. I'll see you right back here soon.
got legs almighty in the building, goddammit. Get the fuck up out of these mosquitoes, motherfucker. Find your 18 seed. Or 218. Okay, it looks like everybody's generally sitting in the same spot. Generally. I see a couple of new faces up in this area. Welcome. Alright, y'all, so this next part of the show. Alright, so this next part of the show is about to go real different. Not that much, just different enough. If you signed up, you should definitely pay attention to this part, right? We here? Waterfalls. Shh. Yeah, if you ain't never heard that, take that home to your kids. For those who trying gentle parenting. Waterfalls. Shh. You gotta make them do the fingers. Because the fingers make them focus and they shut up, right? Right. Alright, sorry. See, you get it. Alright. If you just now getting here, where the fuck you been? Welcome. We are in the middle of an open mic show. We got Ladies Almighty, Shereica Mitchell featuring in the back. Y'all make some noise for her. Do you know her? No, I'm playing. She does have merch, only $10. Only $10. You can't afford not to buy it. Look, this next portion of the show is gonna go a little differently. If you signed up, right? I'm not gonna be doing all of the fancy shit that I was doing in the beginning. I may not be coming up here for every artist, right? I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to say up next, insert artist's name. And then I'm gonna say on deck, insert artist's name. On deck means you are next, right after the person that I call on stage, meaning your poem is pulled up, you are by the stage. I do not need a long introduction as to why you wrote this poem. I just need you to get up here, say your poem, and get off the stage. Spit and get. That is how this portion of the show goes, because I want to call up as many people as I can before I call up this feature. Agreed? Agreed. Cool. You just now getting here and you don't know that random shit we've been saying before calling people to the stage. It's real simple. It's real easy. I'm going to ask you, are you ready for the next artist? Hold on. I should not hear you up here. Make sure y'all tip the bartender to make the tip bigger too. I'm going to ask you, are you ready for the next artist? Something like that. Your job as audience members is to be like, what? Where they at though? The what is silent. I do need the vernacular. I do need the twang. We will do this all night and nobody else will come up here until I finish. All right. Y'all ready for the next artist? Come to the stage. Come to the stage right now. We got Diamond, the poet. Diamond, the poet to the stage. On deck. On deck, we got Britney. On deck, we got Britney. On deck.
All right.
Respect the mic.
I call this one a tango. The devil dances the tango in between dimensions, the cognitive, behavioral, and emotional planes. No matter where you take off in life, that internal conflict hit the same. I'm just watching them, guiding fear near intention, got me manifesting under suspension, so nothing is happening. Careful not to be entranced by this dance. It is more than a performance. It is a swaying and a bridging together moments of confusion and delusion, spinning narratives and dipping you in and out of common sense. Even though it pains me, I fight to resist. But we are both aware of my weaknesses. That devil don't miss a beat. While I'm tripping over my two left feet trying to mark time. Time. I lost track of time. Thoughts jumbled, staggering, but where I stumble, it pivots. Once entangled, the angled questions and dizzy spells from listening to that damn devil advocating for itself, beginning the time span of a twirl. Manipulation is the lead. Deception defines the melody. You get swept away involuntarily. You started out just wanting to see. Well, curiosity is all that it needs to plant seeds and mimic harvest. It's crazy how desperate you get when your spirit is starved. That motherfucker always show up trying to play God. The embrace feels like a capture. The choreography is control. Your feet don't lead, they follow. But it gets hard to keep up with a rolling stone. Your lips forget to rebuke due to you dancing in a never-ending loop. You have been swindled. The devil dances the tango in between dimensions while you try to let go, while you try to search for an exit, while you reframe your mindset, while you open your stride to grow. Cognitive, behavioral, and emotional, the loop won't end itself. Every exit is another entrance. You will continue to be led, spent, and dipped. While encapsulated in conflict, your mind leaves you. You forget. The dance only ends when you stop moving. Stillness is the key to unlock peace. Poem.
I need y'all to keep that energy up. I need y'all to keep that energy up for Britney. Britney to the stage. Keep clapping. On deck we have Fusion. On deck we have Fusion.
Hello everyone, can y'all hear me all right? All right. Look. Like that? That's better? The other way. Oh. That's good? Okay. All right. So, my name is Britney. This poem is called What Love Could Be. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams of what love could be. While historically, we come from people bound to trauma and toxicity, we were created to be better. They dreamed of better times, better ways, and better love. We are the ones who were sent to undo all of the damage that has been done. To create something beautiful to pass down to you. To change the narrative in which we've been bound. How brave of us. How brave of us is it to look love in the eyes and say it must be redefined. The vulnerability it takes to redefine and craft a new love that fits our minds while tapping into the beauty of Black love from a different time. If it ain't 90s R&B love, I don't want it, we say. That old school love, that got it out the mud love. Don't you see? We say this, then we stay when they make us feel weak. And not the SWV kind of weak. We accept love, we should escape, because we were taught pleasure and pain go hand in hand. But listen to me. Hurt does not have to precede love. We deserve a 1 in a million love, a still love. Instead, we accept love by any means. Love that stings. We beg for love like fiends. We think abuse and toxicity is cute. We say we'll die for somebody, but they're the ones behind the trigger ready to shoot. Now, don't get me wrong. I say we because I've been there too. But I had to look at the man in the mirror and say, I want better for you. We've made it too far to see our men treated like scum and our queens not treated like the queens they are. We were sent to heal the scars. But look at us, just opening old wounds, picking at the scabs of old cuts, watching blood spill, never letting them heal, saying ignorance is bliss, and allowing abuse to prevail, all for a kiss from someone who can't even fix their lips to say what they love about you. Thank y'all.
Y'all make some noise. You ready for the next artist coming to the... Ooh. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. Y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Don't lose sight now. You already feel the energy. You already clap your hand for Fusion. On deck we have Zachary. On deck we have Zachary.
Okay guys, my name is Fusion. I also go by Kay or Kayliana. It's all the same to me. I just gotta ask real quick. Anybody in here like true crime? Yeah? Okay. I love true crime. I don't want to be a part of it though. So I'm gonna tell you something my best friend told me and confessed to me. So I'm gonna tell you a story. Y'all ready? Yeah. Let me tell you a story so fucked up, kind of gory. Like true crime, I felt like I was paying my dues and doing the time. At 16, I was already damaged, asking God, what the fuck? Child trauma, divorce, abuse, all the fucking drama. I guess I was born without luck. Counting my days before I attempt again, pouring my heart out using paper and pen. But then you stepped into my focus, you caught my eyes clear as day. Oh gee, I thought I made a new friend. You understood all my pain, you held up the chain. You put all my tears to an end. I thought you were my best friend. See, the only thing is you thought I was your lover, but really I was just a helpless girl who needed a big brother. Things got bumpy and space was made, then you came back to my life like nothing had changed. I felt all my dues were paid. See, but here's the story that you didn't know. Let's play it back like a TV show. At the time, I was fighting for my life, watching pedophiles tell lies, and everyone stroking their pride. No one really saw what was happening to me inside, reliving the trauma like new fucking drama without my best friend to put it all to an end. I needed you, but you thought I still owed you my dues. So you showed up at my door, you sat on the couch, you put your bag on the floor, unzipped with your hand inside. I wanted to cry because my intuition was right. I knew I was about to die, and even though I didn't see the gun, I knew I had to run. I asked if you were okay, but you walked away, went home mad, and left me sad thinking, damn, you're mentally insane. All that logic has left your brain. See, you left that night, but years later, you gave me a ring, you wanted to hang, but that night never left me. You let it linger like an old man's pervert finger. You put me through the ringer, you confessed. Now there's no water left in the Nile for me to be in denial. Just a man full of lies, holding on to a lover who only thought of you as a brother. You tried to take my life. All those years of fun, you chose to stab me in the back with a knife. But go ahead and use the gun and end it all tonight. I dare you. Pull the trigger. What a man you are, thinking you'd win this fight, but forgot that I was bigger. So no, I'll never forgive you for that night. You attempted at my life, overthinking I was your lover, but really you were just my big brother. You made me a piece of meat, making me feel the essence of defeat, drowning in an endless spiral of memories that I will never see tomorrow.
Y'all ready for the next artist come to the stage? Don't die on me, don't die on me. Where they at though? Where they at though? I need that. Y'all ready for artists come to the stage? You know the energy, you clap your hands for Zachary. On deck, we have Ryan Zion. On deck, we got Ryan Zion.
Hey, y'all been a beautiful crowd. I'm a first timer and I've been shaking like a shitting dog down there, so I appreciate y'all giving me the time to let me speak a little bit. When we came back to the eternal rift, seeking the holy guardian angel, there was but one indentation, a past incantation.
I can't hear you, baby. Right up in here.
That's awkward as fuck. Let's try again. When we came back to the eternal rift, seeking the holy guardian angel, there was but one indentation, a past incantation. She looked at me with eyes burning with the presence of 1,000 summers, and the eternal youth washed over us like the foggy dews of home. We loved and we lived in that ever-present moment, as long as the archangel would allow. But after the never-ending second passes, there was a declaration. To be born again, through the glory of our tribulations, and emerge a pearl, conceive the perfect love, like Aphrodite out of the ocean foam. Our hearts collapsed under the weight of our own undying affection, and a black hole of understanding emerged in the cosmos. This revelation opened up a gateway past the threshold, and into the holy dominion of light, farther than mankind has ever been before. Lost souls were scattered like stars, grazing on their own astral planes, destined to continue their search forevermore. The Master's voice rang through the ether with the piercing presence of fire and indignation, commanding the wind to stop. We looked not up but through, we did not hear but felt, the solidarity of God's grace and fury as he grazed upon this world with great fervor. In a moment of wonderment, the collective consciousness bore witness to the beams of truth and consequence, and our lives became the backdrop. The flesh, the soul, the red, the gold, all flowed into the river of deceit, and we were left in our nakedness before the hands of the eternal observer. My purified state, stripped of its imperfections, and ghastly chains lifted up higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. But no matter how refined this rapture was, there was but one thing that could not be purged from the annals of my spirit. No fire, no flame, no anger, no shame proved potent enough to polish out the faith of one true love's desire. As God is my witness, no matter the litmus, in health or in sickness, I'll never forget this. Thank you.
All right, I need y'all to keep that energy going. Keep clapping, keep showing love for Raheem Zion. Up next, we got Nate. Up next, on deck, we got Nate.
How y'all doing? Let's get right into this. Shouts out to people that understand the struggle. Fell asleep innocent, woke up a monster. Don't expect the tooth fairy, she not coming. Say she stuck in traffic, congested stomach. I gotta save the world, can't stand the smell of vomit. 18-wheeler, no brakes. Country road, country feet. You can tell by the way that I think. Anxiety from a trauma got me linked to glitches inside my family tree. Con artists with some robberies. Boy, what you say about them dirty jeans? Pocket rockets, fruits that you can't eat. Study touching your back, now you thirsty. You can see the bag, but you can't read. Blind Mr. Ray Charles, you manipulating with them shades on. Can't tell you nothing, you're grown. Day and night, astrologizing wrong. It's been times you got nothing but Jones. Can't blame the devil, it's you all alone. So stay the fuck out my face. If you don't like me, that's okay. Please, please stay the fuck out my face. Please, please stay the fuck out my face. Hey. Dear God, if you can hear me, I need you down here, please. I know it's been a long time since I've been on my knees, but it's more convenient for me to speak to you in my time of need, bruh. And lately, I've been needing of you and your essence like crazy. Every second daily, every succulent situation that plays, my mind drifts every which way, and now I'm distraught and in a daze. Drowning in trauma, piling up from the pressures of the wave. And it may be too late to save. Because I'm craving for stresses for breakfast is how I start my day. My reality just ain't right like a phase. So don't be amazed. Because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Point me to the nearest happy hour, mix the bourbon, dash the Sprite, because now I am in need of a drink. Intoxicate me until I pass out under the sink. After one blink, my mind goes blank. And I hear boys say, you have arrived to your conscious state. With nowhere to go, across state lines, on parole. Third strike for sure. And all I'm thinking is, who the fuck gonna talk to my P.O.? Boy, what you need to be worried about is getting your behind off that floor, because God doesn't change the conditions of the people until the people change the conditions of their minds. If you don't know, now you know. Poem. Y'all can catch me at Raheem Zion, RAHIMZION, all platforms.
Hey man, shameless plug. That nigga got the best not water that's water you've ever tasted. He got the best water that's not water you ever. I'm telling you, that shit is. I'll take a sip of it. I'm ready for the day. I'm ready for the day. If you a health person, I ain't want to say health nut. That's a little weird. But we're gonna call some few more artists, y'all. We are getting close to our feature for the night. Y'all make some noise for Shereica Mitchell. Y'all make some noise. Are we ready for the next artist coming to the mic? Come to the stage right now. You clapping your hands. You build the energy for them. Next to the mic, on deck, we got Camille Lyn Sunflower. Camille Lyn Sunflower, on deck.
How y'all doing tonight? Can I hear some noise if you ever needed forgiveness in your life? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. For they don't know that the words they speak are the most harmful weapon. For they don't know that the harsh words that are spoken slowly kills the soul of the receiving person. They don't know that every day they relive that very moment trying to figure out what they did to deserve it. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. For they don't know that the judgment they pass leaves a burning impression. Even though they know nothing of the situation, leaving the judge full of self-doubt that turns into self-hatred. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. For they know not that a smiling embrace is the perfect mask for depression. For they don't know that the people they call strong are often the most broken. The pain they hold in is the most potent. Yet, still they never show it. But Father, as I ask you to forgive them, I need forgiveness myself. Forgive me for feeding these demons, for letting them whisper lies into my ear that I started to believe in. Forgive me for being doubtful while I was crying and screaming. I asked you why and it felt like you never gave me a reason. I felt betrayed like your closest friend when they commit treason. I called on angels. I wanted to knock on heaven's door. Love is what I lack and the same thing I ignore. So Father, forgive me for I know not what I do. For at one point I started to turn my back on you. Like you weren't the one that pulled me through. You told me plant a mustard seed. I did, but it felt like it never grew. But that's what us humans do. We plant seeds but never water it too. Then we yell at you, cussing and screaming because it feels like you not coming through. So I ask on the behalf of all of us, Father, forgive us for we know not what we do. Peace.
Hey, shout out to the message, man. Thank you so much for sharing that. I need y'all to keep the energy and keep those high spirits, man. For the next artist coming to the stage, you got Camille Lyn, Sunflower. On deck, we got Priceless. On deck. Oh, right there. Come on, pirouettes. We know a good kind dancer. Come on, shut down these hoes. Yes. Hey, hey. I love that.
Hey, y'all, hey.
Priceless, on deck.
Let's try that again. Hey, y'all, hey. 3 times for the win. Hey, y'all, hey. Hey, y'all. My name is Living Sunflower. I plant seeds through emotional, mental, spiritual, physical healing. I am the poetic praying dancer. So, I just danced for you, and now I'm going to spit my poetic prayer. Can I be real? Why is overthinking so normal for me? Highlighting the self-awareness, yet this vulnerability thing, it is uncomfortable for me. But in my poetry, I am free to be, so hear my poetic prayer, please. God, I'm giving you my ugly and my raw honesty. My paranoia has increased recently. I feel like I look over my shoulder more than the average human being, it seems. My upbringing did more damage than I like to believe, but I no longer allow my past trauma to hinder me. Feeling and processing my mind and my heart and art is how I continue to heal and maintain my sanity. I know my granny, Miss Maxine Burton, will be proud of the woman I've grown to be. May she rest in peace. But anyways, let's get back to this ugly truth. Grit in the midst of this grace that I carry. Yes, I might be the sweetest fruit, but I often hide that bitter root. Truth is, I had 3 breakdowns this week. I learned something that I'm really good at hiding. You see, I am EP. What's that? That means I am private with my pain. I'm often the silent one, quietly analyzing things. Although we have already talked about this, God, allow me to paint the scene for those who are now listening. I'm aware of these gifts you've given me, but sometimes I can't stand this empathy. People can cross boundaries. It can hurt me so easily. Tuesday was a day that was about to change. I felt that anger. I had more than enough words to say. But I heard a voice in my head encouraging me to pray first instead. If I'm being honest, initially that made me feel weak. I don't always like being the kind-hearted one, always walking away from the scene. Sometimes I want to yell and scream, get my anger out like they do, irrationally. So these individuals can stop testing and playing with me. But I heard you, and I listened. And instead, I wrote my pain into a multitude of poetic prayers, allowing each emotion to be freely felt and processed. It started with my normal happiness and laughter. I like to stay positive, but then it switched like a light bulb in my head. I felt this drift. Then it switched gears again to tears of frustration, God. I don't always like being a person that regulates before acting. That doesn't seem fair or worth it to me. My kind and loving heart in a moment was ready to choose violence, but you have granted me eyes to see past the moment and not react instantly. I felt their anger outburst in action, but I also saw the silent pain, no traction. It was like I had x-ray vision, leaving behind their surface reason. I saw their truth. I have a way to regulate and move with clarity. I'm not sure if they do. So, since I can see the pain behind the actions that people inflict on me, I decided to choose my words carefully. So, before the conversation, that correction of how you should treat me, I prayed with that anger, I cried with that frustration, I danced to release that tension in action, and I prayed again. I realized, God, it was your boost of strength at the time and not mine in the end. Amen. Thank you, guys.
Close to our ladies and gentlemen, we have a few more artists who's calling up. I need y'all to keep the energy going, keep the energy going, keep the energy going, keep the energy going, keep the energy going. The priceless to the stage. On deck, we have Warrior Queen. On deck, we have Warrior Queen.
How you doing tonight? Thank you all for holding space. It's a pretty place with pretty faces. I'm a little sad right now, going through a breakup, but everything will be okay. You feel me? Yeah. All right. It's called Crucifixion. I just want to live my life with happiness, find a reason for the evil that be happening. I want to make the world a better place. If we all work together, we wouldn't have to work another day. And it puts me in the daze just by the thought of no government, no jails to put our brothers in. Everyone can be themselves and not have to worry about wealth and all the stress that paves the paper trails. Since money rules the universe, it made an angel into Lucifer. I see the angles right from this perspective. Losing you was the perfect lesson. Now I'm burning bridges connected like birds to feathers. I can't fly, but I'm floating in space. The gratitude of gravity be holding my place. I'm thankful today, but I never pray. I just never saw a belief in better state like heaven, but I believe in a better way. So put down all the weapons. For a second, take a breath and burn in sessions. They grab a piece with clips and try to cause peace with it. You gotta find peace within. You can't send for peace and expect it to work. Take this saying in reverse. Actions, they speak louder than words. Take action and speak out against. Help the nation reach some sense. It was peace from the start. It should be peace at the end. Stop awarding the army for warring a country that always be starving. Then they call them the terrorists, comparing them since their parents did. When I was a little kid, I wasn't really scared of shit. But the only thing that startled me was the moment of not knowing what my heart would be. Now I'm partially proposing peace offerings just to cause peace. And if crucifix could fix your sins, then crucify, it's crucifixion. Whom in the Christian religion would be willing to state that a God as powerful as thee could die for our sin but couldn't provide a life worth living? It's cruel decisions, rule beginnings, the proof the witness was a victim. Stop the wars before they started. Or is he just cold-hearted? Wants to see it happen, destruction of his creation? And I'm not saying he is Satan, but I blame him. And if praying makes a difference, I'll grip these hands every night. I'll hold them tight. But if it's a waste of time, I might as well make most of mine. Boom.
Y'all make some noise, y'all make some noise, y'all make some noise. Coming to the stage, you already with the energy, you already clapping your hands for Warrior Queen to the right. On deck, on deck, on deck. We got beneficial grade on deck.
How y'all doing? Okay, can y'all hear me? Work the mic. Okay, so I'm Warrior Queen, AKA Trishelle West. And tonight I'm gonna do a long, short haiku. I know you understand that. But I wrote it like 8 years ago, rediscovered it like years later. I thought I had writer's block. I thought it wasn't finished. But when I read it, I was like, oh, this shit finished. It's done. It's a long, short haiku, okay? Before I start, I want to make an announcement about a cleanup that's going to be this Saturday, October the 18th, from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. at the historic Evergreen Negro Cemetery. It's the third largest, oldest African-American cemetery here in Houston. It's located in 5th Ward. It was established in 1887, and it houses ex-slaves, Buffalo soldiers, veterans, clergy,
and prominent African Americans, they're all buried in there. It was established by A.K. Kelly, who was also buried in there with his wife and his kids, okay? And he's a businessman, well, he was a businessman known to own several brick houses in the late 1800s. There's also Mr. W.B. Zinke, he's buried in there, he was a real estate executive. And then Reverend Edward Lee, he's buried in there also. I'm sorry, correction. He's buried in the historic Oak Park Cemetery, okay? So it needs to be restored, it needs to be cleaned from the inside out. We need to preserve the Black history. If you want to be a part of that, you can follow me at Warrior Queen, follow me, the number 8, for more information. And if you don't come in October, then come in November. And if you don't come in November, come in December, and so on and so on. We're restoring it, and in a couple of weeks, we're supposed to be getting 30 of the bodies that were exhumed back in the 1960s, okay? So, yeah, right, thanks. Okay, so anyways, straight epiphany. And so, you see, it's just days like this where I just want to write and write and write and write. But the words just seem to be content with where they are, never realizing that they're just not ready to make reality seem real. It's nothing like an epiphany. It's that bright-ass idea, that light bulb that lights your path for this so-called life's journey that will eventually cease to exist. And so I'm learning to coexist with myself, because I can get on my own nerves sometimes, y'all, and I be like, self, and self be like, what? And I'll be like, get it together, self, and focus on the road ahead, and self be like, but I ain't even driving. And so you see, that's why I need to write and write and write and write. Because sometimes your own words will speak to you. Now that's marinade. Straight epiphany.
I need y'all to wake up. We are getting close to our future, ladies and gentlemen. It is nowhere near to being over. It is not over yet, goddammit. It is not done. If you weren't there for the beginning of the show, I told y'all straight up, I'm gonna need a young lady. So I'm gonna need a little bit of y'all. I'm gonna need something from the bottom of that pinky toe that ain't got no toenail on it to the top of that head that might be thin, and I need that. Y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Coming to the stage, we got Beneficial, the Great, on deck, we got UCJ, on deck. Y'all make some noise for Beneficial. Y'all make some noise, man.
That's all I get all the way from Cali. Give it up to your host rocking the hell out of that green dress. Everything's new. I love it. Testing, testing. From the first bar in my notebook, I'm just building the chi. From my root chakra, 7 steps up my kundalini. No longer impressed by how a woman looks in a bikini, gift to gab my way out of anything. Verbal Houdini. Now I operate from the crown, not royale, but I'm brown, still royal in any soil when I'm in front of a crowd. No need for a microphone, I project and I'm loud so you can feel me when you hear me. Exactly how you are right now. Because I don't need a beat, my cadence is all that's needed. If the stage was Goliath, then I'm David to the defeated. When I'm done, any hatred and your heart will be depleted. Now I'm in your psyche, now you like me like you're Mikey. It's amazing how you change when you have a bowl of life. See, my words, my experience in it. Been on this plane way longer than a minute. I have to leave my mark before my time here is finished, then refuse the credit from all those that took witness. I keep my ego in check and he stays in his lane. If you eliminate all fears and love is all that remains. So credit to the creator, all awards go to mom. Some claim to drop jewels, but my words are like bombs. Drop them here on stage in front of a crowd, an explosion is silence. Hear how that silence is so loud? My instrument is my voice. Say what I mean, you listening to the choice, but just like Charlie Brown couldn't understand his grown folk talk, wah, 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 so all you might hear is noise. No equipment needed to amplify without a mic. I vibrate the room, same on and off stage. My presence can't be consumed. I'm metaphorically Morpheus, free your minds and search to the one. Till I gained knowledge of self, realized I was the one. Now I shine like the sun, hate melts away like snow. It's hard to hate someone that loves you, so now we can build and grow. Now my imperfections are this flesh. Yeah, I know this shit is fresh, but it's my limitation. My zenith is deific at best, but at worst, I'm a man. My intentions are pure. If this is the first time we met, then this poem is a brief tour. How close you get to me depends on how much truth you can endure. If ignorance was a disease, then I'll be the prescribed cure, so call me the street pharmacist. Prescribing prescriptions of rare pills, keeping log of those unplugged like Call of Duty kills, headshot, try to drown me out, I'll grow gills. Public speaking is #1 fear, and I do it for cheap thrills. I had to write this with a pen, y'all. A keyboard wouldn't suffice. I made mistakes in my life, I just never made them twice. Was taught that every one of them was a lesson. That was wonderful advice, and these poems are these lessons that I share with you on this mic. Now, before I knew better, I used to call myself black. But now that I know, I would never call myself that. The ignorant always mistake my tarboosh for a hat. But with no self in the mirror, and I'm just stating the facts. I'm just here to collapse the falsehoods and the traps that have your mind looking blind with no clue where you're at. I'm like a beacon of light to help navigate through the dark. With knowledge of self, every day for me now is a walk in the park. I just win debates with the truth. Show me the proof or it's poof. Out my face, too much awareness for me to be spoofed. Most attempt to raise the bar, I'm here to tear off the roof. Now look. I only want to know what you know, don't really care what you think. Thoroughly vet this information before I pen it in ink, then perform it for you in order to give you the clues on exactly how your energy is being siphoned from you. My knowledge and logic is just 6 cents. See dead people every day like a 6th sense. I condense this game into poetic form, then dispense it on a crowd full of listeners. I'm the wake the dead whisperer with one clear conversation, the consciousness deliverer. Defibrillator with my voice, I'll bring back your pulse. Renew your appreciation of life, have you doing the most. Here to elevate your mind, raise it up like a toast. Cheers. My consciousness eliminated all fears, made my own lane, ride my own wave, not concerned with any peers. In my quest to answer questions, I went through many tears. My awareness of life grew, and with it went away all the fears. Now, it didn't happen overnight. It took about 7 years, but when I got it, it hit me hard like one too many beers. Took accountability of all my ignorance for far too many years. The objects in the mirror are always closer than they appear. The blind spot is the present. What happened in the past is done. The future and past, all imagination, and your mind stays there for fun. Because reality is real. You can't hide from it or run. You can ignore it all you want, but when it comes for you, it comes. Like the ostrich and the lion, inevitable and consistent like the sun, right on time all the time. Father Time has always won. I wrote this poem to give you more, so intentional with the pun. These liars writing under pressure, and I just spit this truth for fun. But always with a purpose, surgeon scalpel with the tongue, bar for bar, stage the crowd, trying to reach at least one. Thank you. Beneficial to Briot on IG. Thank you.
Y'all make some noise, man. All right, look, relax. All right, so look. We're down to our last couple of artists for our open mic show. If you didn't get an opportunity to perform, there is no ill will against you. We just need you to get here a little bit earlier, guys. We just need you to get here a little bit earlier if you can. But the next artist I'm about to call to the stage, I've had the pleasure of calling my friend, my teammate. I need you already building energy. I need you already showing love. Are you ready for the next artist? Come to the stage. Come to the stage. You got UCJ. Next, we got LJ Hamilton. Up there, we got LJ Hamilton. Let's just open up artists.
How you doing there, blood? I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So shout out to everybody that got here before me. Shout out to the feature. She is an amazing poet, person. So y'all got ready for a show. Know her in real life. Like she said, we friends. It's a big community. I came here not knowing too many people. I met a lot. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna let y'all pick. We gonna do something old, or is we gonna do something new? All right. That's fine. That's fine. Something new. That's fine. Art is a beautiful resurrection of remembering trauma. And as I ponder on my hurt, I write these poetic passages, and I manage to Art is a beautiful resurrection of remembering trauma, and as I ponder on my hurt, I managed to forget this passage. Sorry, I usually don't mess up on stage, but my mental conditions does make me forgetful most days. Actually, what did I eat today? It seems I ate nothing. Although I stay filled with regrets, my demons eat away at my more favorable memories and traits, and now what's left is despair, and I'm not appetizing to myself, nor do I give myself grace. I dig in trying to manage the things that life has put onto my plate, and they say when life gives you lemons, you should make lemonade. But that acid burned the cuts on my wrist that depression has created, and I forget about those days until I put them on the page. I want to forget the suicidal ideations that be slow cooking for days. I want to forget that I cried myself to sleep. And tears got a salty taste, but if I didn't eat today, then that means I didn't take my medication. So now I must face anxiety. I forget about my current state to fixate on things that just haven't taken place, like will they take advantage of me? Am I at risk of being snaked? Am I doing enough for them? I probably just run them away. I'm a shitty person because I don't even remember important people's birthdays. I don't send a text, present, call, a cake, can't celebrate or surprise, but still I can't show up for special occasions, still surprise and wish, but I don't rejoice and celebrate, and I share tears, and I love them deeply, but it's obvious my actions don't convey it. I try to forget their memories because it brings me much pain. They actually have 2 dates out of 365 days. I want to forget their birthday because I want to forget that they passed away. And I can't forget the trauma, like not having a deep relationship with my mama, and eventually she'll be 6 feet deep, and that opportunity will be beyond us because I hurt her by expressing my hurt. And isn't that oxymoronic? I wanted to heal, but when expressing past emotions trump logic, and all I do is feel, then fill the void with more distance and sorrow, and I'm sorry, she's forgetful too. And I forget we share this problem, and maybe dementia run in my family, and that's something I try not to ponder on. Wait, what were we even talking about? I forget the topic. Art, dementia, lemonade, stage, art. Art is a beautiful resurrection of remembering trauma. And as I ponder on my hurt, I write these poetic passages, and I manage to tell my story from a candid view. You see me as an artifact. I'm a walking museum, but don't stand too close. Handcrafted so carefully, you forget this is my truth. Lonely is my canvas. My ancestors and God be my muse. Storytelling be my framework. My blood, sweat, and tears are my paint, and my bars are the glue. And you look at the artist in amusement. Don't you forget that I'm human? I hide my pain in these arts so beautifully. You forget that these are my bruises. And I walk off this stage. And when I go home alone, will you remember me or forget me like I forgot my poem?
All right, keep clapping for the last poem before we bring up our feature, L.J.
Shout out to the host, shout out to the feature, shout out to y'all, shout out to Juan. Some new shit. Call to action piece in recognition of Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So I can make it home tonight. That was her answer when I asked why she gave her number to a guy who isn't worth her time. She said rejection could lead to death, and that left me with so many questions like, since when did a woman saying no become equivalent to a death wish? She answered, and I quote, LJ, it's always been this way because my body is viewed as property that could easily be handled improperly if I don't fall in line. When a man tries to talk to me, to simply say I'm not interested could lead to me being a victim, and if I don't at least pretend to be listening, I run the risk of being called a bitch again. We've lost mothers who will never see their kids again because they chose to tell men they're not feeling them, and since bruised egos can't take that feeling, it's becoming more common that a woman will be killed again for saying no. So I say yes, as unwelcome hands violate my flesh, unwarranted eyes fetishize my breast as I try to keep my defense mechanisms in check. See, I don't want to give the inclination that I'm not into what he's saying, even though my only thought during the conversation is of the safest way to escape it. I laugh. I smile. I drown my reservations in silence. My mind be racing, trying to come up with creative ways to politely decline his advances that won't end in violence. So when he asks for my number, I provide it because I'm trying to make it through the next few minutes without dying. End quote. So then I ponder. thought hard about why so many men are comfortable assaulting and murdering women who refuse to be conquered. It's because they have no first responders who will step in to defend their honor. I'm talking about men coming to their defense when they're put in positions of being defenseless. Men who will encourage predators to be respectful by way of kicking their fucking teeth in. Men who will stomp out abusers until, like our boots in their ribs, the truth begins to sink in. You can't assault or murder women without facing severe consequences. I call this social policing, i.e. a man being more than a witness. Stop saying it's none of your business when it comes to the protection of women. Stop disguising your insistence by labeling it persistence. She already said no. That's a complete sentence. You being rejected can lead to her being abused, homie. Attraction for the most part is cool, homie, but just because you like her doesn't mean she likes you, homie. We're always telling women to cover their drinks, share their locations, carry mace, and be mindful of the clothes they have on. Instead of simply telling a lot of so-called men to stop being assholes, women don't have to let you down easy in order to preserve your ego and fragile masculinity. This is why we must hold each other accountable by any means necessary. Even when slapping the shit out of an abuser is by all means necessary. And I'm not an advocate for violence, but choose that over compliance, choose action over silence, choose punishing predators over more women dying. Choose to stand in the gap instead of standing in the back. Instead of grabbing a cam, have you a plan. Instead of taping the shit, start breaking some shit like jaws, arms, legs, and even necks as a way to defend women against the men who hate them. Save them, not because women are weak or incapable, but because they are in need of our protection. And sometimes extreme acts of aggression are needed to ensure predators get the message and our women feel protected.
The writing's on the wall. Graffiti outline becomes a roadmap to the center of the dance floor. The room goes black. A subtle green line slowly starts to rise. I feel the bass. I mean, I hear it. But feeling it is way more important. The bodies in the room turn into a school of pit fish. The bass is the pocket that we live in. Camouflaged by the flashing lights, but still stuck together by rhythm. The green line reaches the ceiling. And a subtle mist flows through the air. Shh. The chorus line drops, and in that moment, I'm trans. I waited my whole life to feel outside my body while still in my body. I came here alone. But right now, I feel like we're one. Our bodies rotating through dimensions, sound waves crashing in my ears, and in that moment, I had no wants, I had no desires. And then an overwhelming feeling washes over me, and I realize I'm a slave to the party. An advocate for drowning out the sorrows to a good baseline. The feeling of scanning through clothes just to try to find the right outfit because the wrong one can definitely ruin the night. And somehow, I've convinced myself that I've earned it. My jewelry becomes nothing but glamorized chains and shackles. And since I spent most of my days walking on eggshells, I might as well wear heels that I know I can't dance in, but I'ma do it anyway. And sometimes, I like to go out way too bare with my heart and body open. Happy hour is my brain's cue to clock out for the day. A sip of a fresh cocktail feels like fresh wind in my cells. A picture-perfect moment to remind me that the long drags in between are worth it. Walking into a party felt like an exorcism for my internal disappointment. My shadow felt like my dance partner instead of a lingering nuance of my duality. A naughty mistress, keeping me away from the people I care about. The club has seen my face more than family functions, and sometimes I don't feel like I'm a good friend. If you want to hear the rest of that poem, make sure you show up to my book signing, book release. October 20th, this Monday, I just dropped the book. It's my first book ever, y'all. It's called Free K, A Piece of Me. If you want to come to the book signing, Monday at the art room, it's on my page at free.k._. If you don't give a fuck about my personal life and you just want to know about the shows, you can follow Free Knowledge Show. One word, spelled correctly, all the things. Somebody say feature. Feature. Man, look, let me tell you something about this shawty coming to the stage. She ain't a shawty because she's taller than most of y'all in here. But this lady coming to the stage, man, she is someone I would like to consider a friend, man. She is a good sis. She is a powerful person. She is a funny motherfucker. Like,
I know, like, yeah, you could clap for that. You could clap for it. She's funny. Shout out to funny people. She gave me like 3 things she wanted me to say before she come on stage, and I feel like it's really important for y'all to hear this, right? So number 1, first and foremost, she poured her milk first. My reaction exactly. Insane. Let you know what kind of set this is gonna be. Number 2, she won her first ever slam in 11th grade at an inaugural citywide competition. Let's make some noise for Early Roots, right? And I'm telling you, she said y'all can fight her behind this one. Number 3, Usher, Confessions is the best album on this earth. It's the greatest album on this earth. Can we make some noise for Usher and Confessions? Outside of that, y'all, this woman, man, she's been doing poetry longer than what she may realize. She has inspired more people than what she may realize. If any of you have been here on a Wednesday where she is hosting, it is always a good time. We're going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to ask you, are you ready for your feature coming to the stage? And I'm going to need y'all to say, hell yeah. Okay? Can we do that? Hell yeah! I'm going to need it just like that. If you got the tone, hell yeah, I need that. Are y'all ready for the artists coming to the stage? Y'all ready for the feature? You already feel the energy. You already clap your hands. Somebody make some noise for the sexiest motherfucker in the building. Legs almighty, Shereica motherfucking Mitchell.
So I usually don't talk my shit, but tonight, fuck that. I'm standing on business and my ego. I'm the matchbox, lighter, fluid, and flicker. Call me the pyro trinity. I got a torch for the tongue. I'm the fireman for firemen, and you niggas still can't put me out. Energy like wildfire. By now the floor is lava. Somebody call the fire brigade. I'm about to burn this bitch down. Sounding off similes, sending shots of soliloquies. Have you thinking I'm the bartender? The way I'm pouring a punchline that leaves your chest burning. I'm something like a firebender, the scorch and sizzle in a sea of flames. And don't I make blazing a stage look so pretty? What the fuck is up? It's like 500 of us in this bitch. Okay, online don't know what the fuck going on, so we gotta act like we do that shit, okay? It's like 500 of us in this bitch. Yeah, I like that. So as Free said, my name is Shereica Mitchell, aka Legs Almighty. I got some poems for y'all. I got some new shit. I got some old shit. I got some shit I'm gonna read to you because I know how to read. Ah, you see how that works? So just rock with me. That's cool? All right, don't judge me when I grab this motherfucking paper either, okay? You ready for the next poem? Let me hear you say, hell yeah. You see how I pull that bitch out? Yeah. It's like a sword, bitch. Somebody say short poem. My boiling point is usually laced with laughter. Afraid of the chaos on the other side of my knuckle, I would rather chuckle, cackle, crumble the audacity under the weight of a smile. I find the humor and humility, find the patience in the pun, and most days I choose a punchline before throwing a punch. I'm compressed anger in a kettle pot. I think the whistle is more like a joke, a way to let go of this scene before my fingers form into a fistful of fuck around and find out. Once at a bar, I tried to laugh it off. I tried to balance the liquor and the logic. The friends saw me angry for the first time. They couldn't believe I was both beast and beauty, both calm and crash out, fist force and funny while rage over my body. I don't remember the blackout. I don't remember the police to stop. I remember the aftermath, the scorched path, the shame and ashes that came with it. Now it's told with humor, a memory that will not make me into a monster. So before my blood boils, I let the steam whistle through a punchline. I let the anger simmer so I don't combust into someone unnoticeable. Y'all, give it up for the poet. So I'm like low-key a crash out, and then, you know, that's how I be laughing. That's how I be laughing, because shit be funny as fuck, okay? Before I end up in jail, shit gotta be funny, okay? Because, bitch, I'll swing after. Then ask question of, how the fuck did we get here? Why you made me do that? Y'all ready for the next one? Let me say, hell yeah. Somebody say, oh shit. Oh shit. People love ask where me come from. So me tell them love claim Jamaica. Oh, their mother and father come from Kingston. Like say Kingston are the only parish where exists. Them love ask me if I say something. Some me say hello. They ask me if I say something again. Some me say hi. Then things say me tongue as some kind of fashion statement. Then love ask me about me hip and how I move. Like saying I have no spine. If me smoke ganja, if me make jerk chicken, if Shatta are my favorite movie, them want to know everything will fascinate them, but not what left nightmares at the bedside of a 6-year-old. Not the number of miles walked to catch clean water in Painter's bucket. Not how 5:30 a.m. shower brush quickly over goosebump skin running water. We never caught up to. They don't want to know about Clarendon, Meapentone, Mocha, gun wars in broad daylight that shelled us in on school days. I'm talking army men in your backyard. Eye contact with loaded barrels may leave casings laying at your feet. Wrong political party affiliation may bring you closer to God than justice. Weeping mothers crossing over their hearts and son bodies at once, wearing gunpowder like war paint, fighting for their son's sake. But a prayer can't outlast a bullet days. I don't speak much about my heritage because your attention span does not travel beyond vacation destinations. I'm talking countrysides where red dirt and blood are synonymous. Weed is actually illegal. Every dreadlock on a Rastafarian. I am drowning in the sea of your ignorant questions like we all don't tread the same water. My English may be broken, but my heritage is far from broken. My English may be broken, but my heritage no broke. It's what transformed a one-bedroom zinc house into a mansion in the heart of the ghettos. And you ask about my precious Jamaica. Understand, so in a fashion statement, out of many, we are still one people. Know that some days we may wake up ugly, but our beauty does not stop on the resort shorelines of Montego Bay. It runs much deeper than that. God damn, that pole doing a palm, ain't it? God damn. So I'm Jamaican as fuck, but I'm also very Broward as fuck, okay? If you don't know what it is, I'm from South Florida. I was bred in Broward County. And so this is some new shit for Broward. And my little brother. You ready for the next one? Let me say hell yeah. I was raised in Broward, off of Sunrise, past the church's chicken down the street from Inveray. I was bred by 55th and 19th Street, so it's always deep side over shallow side. In the heart of Lauderhill, where it's more island than state, more parish than city, but it still feels like home. I learned the smell of Black and Milds, hot sausage and pickled eggs, the smell of weed on morning breath, the smell of black boys dying too soon. I hope heaven allowed dirt bikes. I hope Jakari is gripping the curb on a cloud. Epiphany set to pay homage to the Florida boys. With the tops and bottoms, the wicks, the coogies, the corners that held them up is now a flat land, a flat line of memories. Black men who tried to survive here. Some never made it to the schoolyard. Truancy trained them to be targets. To be bred in Broward is to watch the high-rise block the sun. Six Trunk is now a marketplace, a brewery, a coffee shop. It has everything but niggas, but we refuse to code switch, cause Jig, you still a pussy-ass hoe. To be a black person in Florida is both pride and preparation. We learned that urban is another way to say to get them niggas out, another way to flood the black babies out the neighborhood, and I don't want them to wash my baby away. He barely speaks, and his silence is always defiance when a badge is pointed. And black boys with autism are always viewed as troubled, a walking target. And I'm not sure if I'm ready for my brother to be a bullseye, to be the next reason for a riot, to die twice after a trending topic ends. He's just a Broward baby, but America does not care, cause a coffin or a cell is always waiting. I cried this morning. America said he's not worth the effort, not worth the funding, said special ain't a superpower, said he does not deserve the equity, said he needs to bring his bootstrap, said a baby from Broward will eventually be washed out anyway. They're trying to take everything that makes it feels like home, and I'm just trying to hold on to some DNA. I want him to have the street sense but not die from it. I want him to know what survival sound like even if he can't say the words fully, that there's a difference between a no and a no sir. I hope he's given grace. I know his words scramble under pressure. I hope his heart never scramble under the weight of a bullet. I hope he gets to experience a version of Broward that I love. I hope he always finds a way to make it back off of Sunrise, down the street from the churches, close by 55th and 19, where it's more parish than city, but it still feels like home. Y'all give it up for the poet. If you ain't from Broad, damn, I'm sorry for you, but hey, Pompano, what's up, Pino? Okay, y'all shoot for real. Okay, put them bullets down, okay. So we going through the wave, we go old, we go new. I'm gonna do some old shit, but I'm gonna do some old sexy shit, right? So this poem, right? Y'all give it up for Amir Safi in the building. He's a founder right about now poetry. And so when I moved, actually this is like my anniversary of moving to Texas. Damn, this is the week. It's been 4 years rocking out in Houston. What? Crazy, right? And so this is the first poem of mine that went viral, and I was getting cussed out. I was being a Jezebel, okay? And I'm like, fuck y'all, my daddy raised me, okay, bitch. Y'all ready for the next one? Let me say, hell yeah. He made love to me with so much passion. Bass drummed the backboard of the bed. Used his tongue as an instrument over the orchestra of my body. Stroke keys I never knew existed. We were a concert in between our sheets. He worked his way around my triangle, rotated his tongue in all three corners, tambourine clapped my thigh, the symbols of our bodies groaning in the softest whisper. I played his flute. He made me his cello. He said he liked how my body felt against his left hand technique, glissando my spine, played skillfully, without release, inching into the pitch of my moans, a calm before the climax, before the sweat, before the bed sheet curtain closes. Most nights we refuse to let the bed sheet curtain close without the encore performances, snare beats of movements, the crescendo of our heavy breath, the C6 in my soprano, the G4 in his baritone. There'll be no notes left unplayed, unsung. The neighbors got invited to a concert they did not pay for. They will listen anyways. And when the sweat dries up, and the applause of our heartbeats fade into the darkness of the room, you're just a symphony neglected. A love poem I force myself not to think about. The diction that divide my dialogue in casual conversations. You come up more often than you think. Even in the comfort of my silence, I'm reminded of the music, the chills along with it. I still feel the breeze of your palms against my ribs, the hands I force myself to forget. I stand on stages conflicted like whether or not I would get off key. Weaken my knee when your name makes its way across my screen, or stand in anger Furious that you had the audacity to remember in the first place, but either way, lessons taught don't mend broken hearts. No one ever tells you how to recover after letting go of your first love. No how-to guys or manuals. A year later, the scabs of would'ves and should've. You dig at your skin in the shower. You fucked me with so much passion. I made a mistake and called it love. Damn.
Oh my God. Are y'all enjoying the feature so far? Oh my God. Oh. But you good now, right? You good? I'm just playing. All right, so here at Right About Now, we like to support artists however we can. I know some of us may not have the opportunity to get some of the merch that the artists have, which is only $10. So, only $10. Yes, you can afford not to buy it. So we like to do this thing here where we pass around the tip jar when we support the artists. We try to at least send them home with a little gas money, a little something to look forward to tomorrow, get a little something. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this jar around, and unlike the church, we gonna throw something in it first, and we gonna pass it around like that. And here you go, baby, go and grab it, And for those of you who like, oh my God, it's 2025, I don't carry cash, it's fine. We have a digital tip jar. Can somebody say digital tip jar? I'm mad that y'all actually said it. So we're gonna go ahead and keep this back here. And I'm sure she take food stamps. Just talk to her in the back. But she be cooking. I need some rice and peas right now.
Audience, you feeling good? I need y'all to believe it. Audience, you feeling good? Fuck that. I need you to say hell yeah. So I know I've just been like doing poems. So I got a few more, right? So I'm working on this chapbook. Somebody say chapbook. So when you get to the back, right, even if you don't buy merch, like give me your email so I can send you an email when the chapbook is done, so you can get your exclusive copy of this chapbook. Yeah, clap it up for that. Goddamn, this shit is a labor of love, okay, bitch? Goddamn. And so the collection of poems are poems from my early 20s. And you know, like when you write some shit, before you can make way for new shit, you just gotta get that bitch out. Right? And so I'm in the process, you just gotta get that shit out. So can I do a preview of it? Yeah, that's cool. It's only one page, my niggas. Yeah, y'all ready? Somebody say new shit. Apology dick always shows up when it's convenient. It does, motherfuckers.
You're welcome.
I ain't say thank you, ho. As I was saying, apology dick always shows up when it's convenient. Always makes its presence known when it's almost forgotten. Shows up when there's no more sunlight. Apology dick knows that the moon pulls in the lonely. Tells a joke to lighten the mood. Knows how to use laughter to drown the draws. It shows up and turns the lights off. With infidelity still fresh on its breath, apology dick always shows up with gasoline and a fire blanket. Knows how to gaslight and contain the flames. I still give apology dick a fifth chance. Because a familiar fib is better than an unfamiliar body, and I know the body. I know when it's been elsewhere, but I swallow the sorry I'm given because I'm the one that came home to it. Damn, y'all give it up for apology dick. So I usually be talking shit in between sets, but I got one more poem for y'all, right? But this poem, it's a group participation poem. It is to see if y'all got some motherfucking rhythm, okay? And I just want to preface that. Everybody else is like, yeah, I got rhythm, until we start. So So before I get into this last poem, once again, my name is Shereica Mitchell. I love y'all so much for rocking with me. Y'all gonna be quiet though before I do this last poem. I know that much. Big purr. I'll come down there and do the poem from the audience. Oh, you sing, I'm your nasty dancer, dancing from my neck. See, okay, the rhythm is starting just like that. I like where we're going. But you can find me on all social media platforms at legs_almighty. Not Farmers Meat. They kicked me off that bitch. But even after the show, I'll be here rocking out. Come talk to me. I don't bite unless you want me to. Okay, no, I'm wilding. I'm wilding. Wilding. But I do have tote bags. I've been doing poems a very long time, and this is the first time ever I've had my words printed on something. So, look, we got a motto. And so this last poem is the reason for that tote bag. So anytime I say my bag's so heavy, my bag's so heavy, I need y'all to clap, okay? My bag's so heavy, my bag's so heavy. My bag's so heavy, my bag's so heavy. It sound good. Okay, let's try it. Lord, I had to breathe in just now. It takes a lot to look this fly. My size 9 chucks, my Forever 21 club outfits, my 12 and 14 wet and wavy extension. My swag weighs a lot. That's why my bag weighs a lot. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. Now there was a third clap, and I don't know where the third clap came from, but it's okay. We rocking out. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. It takes 2 hands and a back bend to maintain my posture. These bags are burdened with notebooks, ink trapped between these lines, these bars carry the weight of my world. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. Cause I can't afford for anyone to see the crack in my smile, but if you can see the crack in my skeleton, my halves are tectonic plates grinding against each other. You don't feel my earthquake, so when my body aches, my bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My limbs are poverty stricken, starving themselves of forgiveness. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. Like the time where my hands tried to keep air out my lungs. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My father who's never said I love you, a grandfather who's never said goodbye to. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My mother who's trying to strengthen a relationship that barely exists. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. For every man who thought I was cute enough to hold my hand but not cute enough to hold a relationship. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. Some days I found myself at a crossroad waiting for someone else to save me. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. I somehow packed everything else and forgot to pack myself. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. My bag so heavy, my bag so heavy. God damn, I appreciate y'all so much. We got so much shit in the bag. If you want to hear me talk shit for real, I'm hosting at the end of the month, baby, for Halloween, bitch. It's gonna be a grand old time. I might throw my whole shit on, okay? But I appreciate y'all. Y'all give it up for your motherfucking host, free goddamn K.
Hey, man. The time for the future. Y'all make some noise. Don't go anywhere. The night is not over. We about to change the whole setup. It's a DJ inside, a DJ upstairs, and a DJ outside. Wait, some brand about to check in. Say, if your bag heavy, if you keep that thing on you, get to the bag, get you a bag. Only $10. We enjoyed you so much. Come out next week. If you did not enjoy my hosting, guess what? It's gonna be somebody different next week. So you got another opportunity. If you plan on signing up, make sure you get here on time. And if you want to follow me at free.k._. I'm all around the city doing a little bit of everything. I might be in your daddy's house. Boom.
Funk